Back on the Boulevard Thursday, June 6th. As always, here to prove to you there is no such thing as football season. Welcome to the second annual Freshie Awards, our 2024 UFL Postseason Honors Special, presented by the Believe Network. I'm your host, Matty Fresh. 40 of 43 UFL games in the books as we gear up for this weekend's playoffs, with Birmingham hosting Michigan on the USFL side and St. Louis hosting San Antonio on the XFL side. But for tonight, it's all about celebration and reflection on the UFL regular season. Tonight, we're presenting more than 20 honors to coaches, players, and more. Everything from Game of the Year to Offensive and Defensive Most NFL Ready, and of course, our 2024 Most Valuable Player. Joining me on stage tonight, the most valuable producer and the director and owner of Studio Z, Chris Zook, and making his Spring Boulevard live and in-person debut, the People's Gambler, TPG. Welcome in to Studio Z, buddy.
Hey, Matty and Zook, just wanted to thank you guys for having me out. The hospitality's been great. As someone who started watching the show, and to be here live at Studio Z, definitely a surreal experience. Thank you to you both.
Great to have you boys in the triple box tonight. If you're with us tonight on YouTube, if you're with us on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, make sure you share this with your friends. If you're a fan of any of the players in the UFL, hit us with a retweet, drop a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Zook, you're looking great on the Boulevard tonight.
That's right. Did I hear MVP in my way, thrown my way?
Most valuable producer.
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
Every single year, baby. Like I said, we're going to do the Freshies tonight. As far as tomorrow night, we have another episode. We're going to deep dive into the UFL playoffs. Tomorrow, we're going to give you some winners. We'll hand out some best bets, everything that you need to know coming up for the XFL and USFL Conference Championship. Just an absolutely loaded week of content on the Boulevard. So you're going to want to subscribe to the channel to see that first. And like I said, show us some love on whatever platform you're joining us tonight. Well, without further ado, let's tee up the Freshies. And we're going to kick things off with a trio of box score ballers who dominated their side of the action. It's Offensive Player of the Year. First up, Luis Perez, a.k.a. the King of Spring, seventh-year pro out of Texas A&M Commerce, had a career year from an individual standpoint. The Renegades gunslinger led the league in passing yards, completion percentage, and touchdown passes as part of the UFL's number 2 total offense. Up next, Adrian Martinez, whose name you'll see a lot this evening, second-year pro out of Kansas State. Didn't even begin the year as a starter, but tore up the 7 games he did. 15 pass touchdowns, 3 picks, led the league in rushing as a quarterback, piloting the number 1 offense in the UFL. Adrian Martinez,